Hey, what's up? I'm Michael Riscica from YoungArchitect.com. Welcome to Mexico. I'm on my yearly vacation to Mexico. And I guess as a personal challenge to me, I've decided that I was going to make a couple of really crude, sloppy, super imperfect videos about how to study for the architect exam while I'm down here, just to, I don't know, I guess challenge myself. And so right now it's wet outside, it's raining, and the bugs are out, and I've been traveling all day, and I didn't really go to sleep last night, but I'm going to make a quick video for you. So the one topic I wanted to talk about is about being overwhelmed. I've learned that when people are first getting started with the architect exam, they very easily get overwhelmed, and rightfully so. I mean, we are working really hard to pass, 6 exams, and just studying for one of these things is it's a lot of work. There's a million chapters, and there's a million videos to watch, and there's a lot of conflicting information out there, and everyone's got an opinion about the architect exam. And so, very quickly, for people that are just getting started with this stuff, it's very easy for them to get overwhelmed. And this is kind of the advice I've been giving the ARE boot camp about being overwhelmed with the ARE. And so what I tell them is I say, we need to know, I don't know, this amount of information to pass one exam, and we're just busting our asses, just learning one small piece of it, but we need to know this much information. So my advice for everyone to beat overwhelm is to take one day at a time. As simple and silly as it sounds, that's really been the solution for helping people that are just getting started to beat the overwhelm of studying for the architect exams. Just take one day at a time. There's a lot of stuff that needs to happen and needs to take place. And the only way it's going to get done is by just doing, getting one task done and then moving on to the next task, and moving on to the next task after that, and then moving on to the next task after that. But if you look at all these tasks piling up and you look too far ahead in advance, it's so easy to get overwhelmed with this stuff. And so I tell everyone, I say, let's just take one day at a time, one day at a time. And your goal, your job at the beginning of studying for the architect exam is to just do the best that you can, showing up and studying, and to just try to get through all of the study materials. A lot of times these chapters don't make sense until you've read all of the chapters. And once you've seen the bigger picture and you've read all the chapters, then you'll start to see how all these pieces can start to fall into place. But that doesn't happen the first time you read the chapters. And so I tell everyone, I say, you know what? Pressure's off. We're going to look at this stuff from multiple different perspectives, from many different authors and publishers and different angles and a lot of different ways. So the first time we look at building codes, we don't need to become an expert in it by any means. So pressure's off. Just read it. Just see what it is, knowing that you're going to come back to it and you will master and you'll make sense of it all. But this is just the first time we're looking at it. So pressure's off. But I always tell everyone, just take one day at a time. Take one day at a time and focus on that. Don't think about next week or the next test or 3 tests from now or a year from now or any of that crap. Just take one test one day at a time, take one chapter at a time, take one practice question at a time, and let's really break it down into smaller pieces, and let's just focus on doing the best that you can in the moment. And some days are going to be better than other days. That's a given. Everyone's going to have a good week, and everyone's going to have a bad week. Everyone's going to have a good day and bad days. It's just human. So just take one day at a time and just do the best that you can, and know that tomorrow is another clean, a fresh day, and start all over again. And just keep taking those one day at a time, doing the best that you can. And believe it or not, if you can focus your energy on that, that alone will accelerate you through the architect exam way faster than all of these people who sit down and do all of this planning and come up with all these, cockamamie schedules about, I'm going to take this test on this month, and then 3 months from now, I'm going to take this test on this month. There's so many variables, and I just think it's a big waste of time. Let's just take one day at a time, one chapter at a time, one question at a time, and just slowly truck through this, and all of the pieces will fall into place as they need to. So that's my approach to handling the overwhelm, and it seems to have been pretty successful with the ARE Bootcamp. So I give you that information, and I hope it helps you. All right, folks, keep up the hard work. We're going to get there. Have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye.